Alrighty then, here we go again, VSE ranked. Now, it's my bogey track, Brazil, not my only bogey track, but it's a flowing circus I don't tend to do too well with, and I've done no practice, so what could go wrong? We can only gain rank from here, right? To be fair, we've been a little bit lucky, we've had a lot of high ranked players signed up, so we're actually only expected to finish P6 in this race, so P8 or above will yield a rank gain, but of course, it's Brazil, it's raining in quali.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take
92% chance right now. It's going to get lighter towards the end of quali though. Not that we can see that, but 10 minutes you see 81%. But luckily, the race is dry. Ignore the clouds. Just look at the percentage. It's dry. So only quali is going to be bad. Now I haven't done any practice, so I do need to get out there and do as much practice as I can. So I'll put a load of fuel in the car and just go for it. And make sure that it doesn't 14% is getting a bit higher. No, not going to rain in the race. Okay, well I also haven't got the setup, so let's go and get that on. Again, I don't think I've even got set up.
The circuit's clear at the moment. We're good to go.
So let's go and grab that. Okay. Just give me a sec, guys. I've been very busy today. Weirdly, though, it's been one of those weird days that I can technically call a work day. Well, not technically, it is a work day, but it's like not making content today. What I've been doing today is creating my own custom overlay for running. So where at the moment I make running content for short form, I'm going to start to make it for long form as well. It doesn't make any sense. I've been rendering out my running overlay I use for short form on my phone, which has been alright, but obviously not ideal, because there just weirdly just isn't a good solution out there of like running overlays. They're all just bad or basic or focus on cycling. There just isn't a solution. It's really, really odd. So yeah, I've made my own. It's with the help of Gemini, but it's been a busy day. But I've pretty much done it, to be fair. I'm actually really happy with the result. It's quite a complex thing to do. All right. Anyway, enough waffle. Let's go out there. Let's put some fuel in. Let's get out on track because I need some practice. Just running the exact VSE setup today. Hey, Daddy. Hey, Alan. Welcome in. Wait, is it Alan? Wait, why is that? That says YouTube, but I can see Josh on YouTube. What is going on? I'll refresh it again.
I'm pushing the car.
On the actual YouTube chat, I can only see a message from Josh. But on the on my combined overlay, it had a message from. I don't know what just happened there. Just what I need. Busy, eh? There you go, fix it. But I got wing damage, so I've got to come in immediately. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. I do think the full wet's going to be best for now. But we know it's going to get better, so I want to be out here on these tyres. I tend to be invited back while I do this this lap here. Wait, am I going back to compromise somebody? I might be. No, there's a couple of people. Was it Jesper that just left? Not on my list. We had Lose No More. Not on my list. And who's the other guy? Fusion Chuck. Not on my list. Nice. Cool. Sweet. Wicked. Alright, let's get the pits, guys. Get a new wing. Already used almost 5 minutes to quality. You'll love it to see it. You'll love to see it. Very good. Thank you for the Prime sub, PC.Donny. You've got to keep calling it that because I can't even pronounce that stupid new name you got. So suddenly gives you. It wasn't the fact that I suddenly had control. It's the fact that my stim rotation was set wrong. So I couldn't put enough lock on to get on the corner. Physically impossible. Was it Leral Fusion? Was it? We'll send Leral Fusion an invite because he should be in a little bit. No, he's not there. Took your 14 points away? What do you mean I took your 4? What are you talking about? I guess it may... Oh, 1,000th. I'm literally not going to bother. Alright, get straight back out there. That 2-on-2 bottle. Always blame that 2-on-2. Yeah, true. It does chuck you in the wall a little bit. I'm told Saf to withdraw you. Who do you think you are, broski? What do you mean you told Saf to withdraw you? You got to withdraw yourself 10 minutes before, but if you miss the 10-minute countdown, then you're registered to race. That's it. What do you mean? You messaged in the CEO of iRacing as well when you register. If you accidentally register for an iRacing race and you decide actually no, I can't be asked, just don't worry. Just message the CEO of iRacing. He'll sort it out. What are you talking about? You can draw 10 minutes before. It says everywhere when the registration closes, broski. It's right there. You know when the lobby gets announced. You literally, you've raced before. You know the lobby gets announced 10 minutes in advance. Oh my god. Rose trying to got all the excuses under the sun. Alright, come on then, we know we've got a bit of fuel, so we're not going to be that quick. Just getting a bit of practice in, really. Obviously isn't great practice for the drive, but is what it is.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
Way too much battery for onto the line. This is of course the race I normally qualify, but I'm going to suck qualify this time. First, it's the one conditions where having a bit of fuel in can be a good thing. Well, I got off rotation in these conditions. Probably should have cranked the front wing up a little bit. Should have carried more speed. All the way through there. Oh, deep as well. It's definitely Inter's time now. Which might be the guys that haven't been out recently. I could beat them maybe. Apparently purple middle, don't know if I believe it. Hey, at least the more's joined. Well, there's the first quali lap. Back off and go again. P4, not too bad, but we know that's track conditions led. So we'll make sure we're out there at the end. Let's keep going for now, just have a recharge lap while getting more of a feel for the conditions.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there, you're doing well.
One sec. Pretty sure the carbine's on a outlap, but not 100% on that. Yeah, conditions are going to get better and better and better. It's already quite a lot more grip even than when I did my lap a second ago. I'm actually going to leave it in none most of the way up the hill. Don't think the battery's going to help us for a bit. And now. We'll have a slightly worse momentum onto the lap, but not that much. See? Oh no. It's okay, but was a bit deep. Not bad, not bad. There's more time in that for sure. rotation I need. Oh, hello. That was a big snap. That was a very sudden as well. It was really weird.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Much better speed carry through there. Didn't get a chance to look at what the improvement was though. It wasn't massive. Won as much time as I expected to. We are finding quite a bit. Well, there you go. About a second foul lap on lap with the conditions improving. We've got enough fuel and time to do another one. Got enough fuel just. It'll be okay to do one more. Up to P2.
Yes, mate, that's P2. You're currently in
Well, that's
second
purely
place.
because we're... Oh, he's very keen, wasn't he, for that, Mark? That's purely because we're out on the right conditions, though, so keep an eye out. Let's open the overlay, shall we? See what's going on. You can see what's going on. Last squash line with huge track evolution. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be big. Just got enough to do another lap. We'll have to go slow on the in lap. Mind you, we can pause, I guess, and get a bit of extra fuel. But even if I think even if we don't pause, I think we'll still get back in. I think it's worth doing one more lap and then boxing for a new set. There's no fuel. One final run. Let's assume we can improve, which I think we'll be able to, because I reckon the track conditions are probably better again. Not by as much I wouldn't have thought as before, but still. Okay, we're about half a second off that time. Come on then. Let's see what we can do. This will be the final run before coming in. To be honest, I might not be able to do this lap and then lap and come back in again. We're tight on time than I thought, but we'll see. Oh, it's really annoying. Just snapped the wrong way at the wrong time. I think we have to box this lap, guys. I think we've got to make sure we're out there at the end. Annoying that, because if I didn't have to take my wing repair, this would be perfect. You see how much more grip there is? We're already half a second up. And we're only half a second off pole. That's more representative though, I reckon. Should just put a load more fuel in. We've got a box, I can't risk not being out there. Even though we're finding a second here, there might be another second again potentially. Encouraging that as well. We're not too far off Paco, honestly, but we're going to box. Make sure that we can get out there again at the end. I hate presenting F1 games. I like the circuit, I'm just not very good at it. Yeah, 1.4 seconds off pole now. That lap would have seen me P3 as it stands. Would have been decent, but again, it's not going to count for anything, because I think I'll be even quicker again at the end. Hey Ben, yeah, just press the throttle pedal earlier and harder.
Now being posted.
Easy, really.
Faster out there. Intermediate tyres are your best bet.
Right, we'll crank on a couple clicks of wing as well. That'll help, because we're definitely understeering a little bit. All right. 3 minutes 20. We need to leave with about, what'll be 2 minutes, a bit more. Wait a little bit, because you do want to be one of the last across the line. But then everyone else will, of course, want the same, and I don't want to get caught up, because I'm, you know, it's not like I've got a representative lap in now, so I want to make sure that I'm
best lap so far,
able to get a lap in and not in amongst a load of traffic. So
fourth in the speed trap,
if there was no one else going to do a lap at the end, 2 minutes would be about right to press the button, but I'm going to go maybe 2:30 just to be safe. I'd rather get a suboptimal track conditions lap in and find 1.5 seconds than miss out, and miss out on 2/10. 2.5. More than enough. Go now.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out.
2 is exactly leaving it. I can't afford to. I can't afford to. Not when you're 1.4 seconds off. We know there's a second in it anyway, even when the conditions I had a second ago. I can't afford to go super late. Well, hello. We can always go slow on the outlap anyway. So there's quite a gap behind. Oh. Definitely didn't forget to turn the pit limiter there. Good. The longer I take, the better. Got about 30 seconds to kill here. I've got 4 cars fairly close behind though. Okay, the salvos is about where I want to be really. Second salvo would be ideal, but none of the guys behind me were on a lap, whether it's only the salvo I think that's on a lap. Yeah, this track conditions are a lot better now. He's certainly not on a lap.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
That was on a lap, JJ. Well, at least okay, he's not late, he's just stopped, but look how slow everyone's going. This is what I mean, I don't really I'm going to go because I don't want to get caught up in all this traffic. It's not bad, we're going to be 30 seconds away, it's not too bad. Right, let's do it. Come on then.
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Come on, let's do what we can, guys. Let's go. Little bit of a snap there between the corners. Wasn't ideal. There's a lot more grip though. There's a lot more grip. 6 tenths up already. Wow. Not optimal, but still improving massively. Don't disallow. I got away with it. Oh my god. Not the best lap. Not the best lap. First time knock on purple in the middle sector. 16.1 at the moment. I found 2 seconds. Wasn't the cleanest of laps though. How's it going to be? P3, that's not bad. There's a lot of people going to improve massively behind. We're still at 4 tenths off pole. That time was definitely in there. P4. Still P4. I think we'll drop down. Paco is surely going to beat us. Still P4. P5. There's Paco. Hayes, F1 Union, Jesper. Here's Taze. F1 Union to the line. No, doesn't beat us. F1 Union does, I think. And Taze also does. We're P7. Wait, so no, it wasn't F1 Union that beat us. Someone else beat us. We're P7. We're P7. That's alright. That's alright. I'm not too upset with that, honestly. It's alright. That's alright. Within half a second of pole, not bad at all. With what I felt was a bad lap. I mean, another half a tenth would give us P5. I'd have been buzzing with P5. So that's good. I think we can fight from there. That could have gone very differently, that quali. Could have been a lot worse, I mean. So, not bad at all. Back on. Front bias is not proper for quali. What? The brake bias, you mean? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, that time was definitely in there. It was not the best lap. Pretty much every corner had some sort of mistake. But it's good. We can fight from P7. Remember, we only expect to finish P5 in this race, so so P7 is enough to gain rank. It's going to be dry for the race, so we'll see how we get on. Now, strategy is going to be interesting. I think it might recommend a 2-stop, honestly. First of all, let me just adapt the setup back to what it was. Cool. Right, so it thinks... it does think 1-stop just about. The VSE... Yeah, we think it's maybe just possible. It's very close, though. Fuel, only about half a lap spare. Probably is just a medium hard, isn't it? Try and do the 1-stop. 2-stop's apparently 10 seconds slow. That's more than I expected. Got to be the 1-stop, isn't it? It's got to be the 1-stop. You've got to nurse these mediums and go hard to the end. Got to be done. It's annoying because I haven't done any practice in the dry, so I'm not going to have a clue. I mean, the setup felt good in quali. A bit on the understeery side, but it always does in the wet. Have to go for the best. Are you happy? Let's do it. Heard you bottled quality again. I wouldn't say I bottled it, no. Wouldn't say I bottled it. Just didn't have the practice mainly, but we know I'm not good in quali, so not expecting anything special in quali ever. Alright, time to get a feel for the conditions then. What's going on? What is going on? Packer up in front. Pretty much everyone on mediums, by the way. 12th and 13th on hards, but the rest on mediums. That's pretty much warm, don't need to worry too much.
No rain currently expected.
All right, car fault go on the formation lap. Does feel a little bit on the nose, but that's probably good. All right, come on then. Uphill start,
Okay,
uphill start, man. I didn't get very quick far forward in my grid box, but
if you can get good launch as the race starts.
oh, it's always been a regular occurrence. I've never been good in quali.
Warming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Come on then, guys, let's do this. P7 on the grid. P7 is enough to gain rank points today. Sim damage though, got to be careful. I don't know what I'm doing in the dry. Let's do it. Absolutely hooked that up. Unfortunately, got nowhere to go. Ooh, what's that noise? Have to be a bit cautious there. I want to hit into the back of the car in front. Well, very similar wing levels it seems. Didn't want to go for it. Oh, unless, okay, that's a surprise. Just said I didn't want to go for it on the brakes, so I wasn't confident in what I was doing, and then I managed to get the guy immediately up to P5. Start that.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Okay, let's get settled in, as Mark's saying. So this is my expected finishing position now. Which means 5 rank points gain. You get 5 points for just for turning up. I don't want to burn all my battery, especially as Jesper isn't too close to us behind. But Tay's a bit lower than me on wing maybe.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Just purely operating on muscle memory here from previous rounds, from previous times racing this track. 0 laps in the dry before I started this. Nice and charged. That was an unnecessary lift, but just didn't want to risk getting a warning.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
That feels good at the moment. See how it fares on tyre wear, but you know it's going to be pretty marginal on tyre wear, so let's make sure we're looking after them. We've got to check which tyres wear quicker. We'll learn that ourselves pretty soon. I think it's rears, so let's look after the rears. It's already on 11%. Not even on lap 2 yet, that's crazy. Oh, a little bit deep. That is always pretty brutal on this track. Pretty difficult to overtake on. All good. All about tyre wear. I'll make this one stop work. 5 points to 7 up in this economy. No, right? Generous at VSE ranked. Okay. Looks like Paco's just taken the lead. He'll probably tow us along a little bit quicker. And Paco, everyone's in a DRS train right now. Oh, that was close. Huge DRS train. We're all about tyre wear though. Like lap 11, well we wanted to do the one stop really. Which I mean going to lap 17. Brazil's, I don't know why, Brazil's always been brutal on the F1, even before the dirty air was really strong. I guess the DRS zones just aren't long enough. This is good for me though, this works for me because I'm just able just to settle in here and effectively get a bit of practice in. This works for me. Look after the rears. Right, I was thinking about a move, I think, for B2. Well, B2's got DRS, so it could be difficult. Paco's almost got everyone out of DRS range here. Insane. I can look after the rears quite nicely. Could do a better job, but he makes in. That's not a whoopsie.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, it's so weird. It seems to bottom out or something over that curve. It's really odd. I don't know what burns that rear right so much. It's not really a... I guess this corner and the one in the first sector as well, in particular, as in this corner here. Small mistake from Taze, but I don't think I'm close enough, am I? Doubt it. I will go for a move if I can. Looks like Paco has got us out of DRS range. surprising. I think this might become a 2-stop. I have got 2 sets of mediums. I figured that was better than 2 sets of hards. And then in temps. They are starting to get a bit warm. Trying to put him off a little bit. Get nice and close. Keep him batch off there just to save the rear tyre a little bit more. All bunching up now. The cars in front are starting to struggle with tyre wear. So, 32%. It's going to be close. Oh, I'm way too late. Oh my god, what the hell? There's no grip. That was weird. Like a little bit too late, but there was just no grip when I got there. That rear right's going to be a limited tyre. Back is dominating. He's flying away from the pack. It's going to be very marginal. If I do want to go to lap 16, it's going to be very marginal. 17 actually. Yeah, very, very close here to Taze. Well, can't go much closer than this. Looks like he's got slightly lower wings though. He's out of battery though. Ah. Stops and getting DRS. We bang it. Got back in DRS range, for God's sake, really? All that battle, he got back in DRS range. That's ridiculous. Oh, a little bit deep again. I think that's because I'm locking up. Still in DRS range. Ah. Definitely a bit quicker on these worn tyres. By not being close, help me recharge a bit more.
Tyre deck now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
Well, I think it's different strategies wise.
Copy.
This is what's about 15. Might not be a bad shout. Oh my god. For a big recharge this lap. I should now have more battery than Taze in front, but I did lose a bit of time in doing so. That's annoying that. That was a good battle, but it's annoying to not come out on top of it. Martin Ninja, thank you for the Prime sub. Especially on sim damage. How close we were racing there was pretty crazy on sim damage. Only lost DRS. We'd have been quids in because we had more battery. Whoa! See what's wrong with that curb? It's almost like the car's bottoming me out, but I'm not over the curve. It's really odd. Fortunately, Taze looks like he's a bit quicker than the cars in front. Not quite able to capitalise on having better pace. If I have, I meant, I don't know if I've got better pace. What I meant to say by that.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 30.5 seconds.
Pretty sure I've got more battery than Taze. I'm nowhere near enough close to him, but he's going to get Night Owl here, is he? Where's Night Owl off to? Easy overtake on Night Owl. He's out of battery though. I've got a lot more battery then, at least than Taze. Good engine temps now as well. Here we go again. Here we go again. Definitely got more battery than Taze. Fortunately, no mistake from in the final corner, but we've got a lot more battery.
Okay to use your overtake button.
Let's see if we can use it. Coolish engine as well. Wow, it takes them more battery than I thought then. We won't have DRS now, so. Okay, we do gain a position and all that. Have to be 4. A tactical race so far, this one. On track tactical. Big mistake from Taze. Should be an easy overtake now. Loads of battery. Get DRS in a second. Taze must be lower than me on wing. Couldn't afford to go deep there. He'll get me straight back if I did. Not the best exit. You've got to be so careful on the rear tyres though. Sketch this area, he's had to lift on the exit. These rear tyres are pretty warm. Right, okay, up to P3 then. Let's keep it going. That feels pretty good. Does feel a little bit on edge with the rear tyre wear, but not excessively so, not undrivably so. Will Taze be able to get me straight back? I'm pretty sure he has got lower wings than me. He's not that close. Our front's in. Okay. 2 more laps. Yeah, seems about right. Didn't think he might back out of that. How was that not a warning game? Yeah, Taze definitely low on wing. Okay, last lap. Still half a second slower than Paco. Yeah, we're a lot quicker in the middle sector. Fortunately, though, if Carpine loses the RS, he'll probably just box. He may have been boxing anyway, but we're going to go. Yeah, we've got to keep going, I think. I want to make sure this one stop is going to work. The hards don't last much longer than the stop, the mediums, I don't think. There they go. I think it was only Taze.
Window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
On gearing. No fusion behind on hards. Did start on them. 3/10 slower than Paco last lap. Too bad. Oh, yeah, starting to rotate a little bit now. Do you think we box this lap though? Got a second gap to Taze behind.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
A little bit earlier than I'd ideally would have liked. Paco's also in though. %. We could have gone one more lap. Oh, feels good. We were in a podium paying position there. We're not going to be any more after this pit stop.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. Perfect job on the turn.
Looks like it's only going to be 2 positions lost though, is it?
Time. We're happy with that one.
That, honestly.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 positions lost. Not too bad. You drop behind Taines, one lap better tyres. Also behind Night Owl, but 2 lap better tyres than him. These tyres have been marginal at the end. We'll be thankful for that extra bit of time. Make sure we're staying in DRS range over these cold tyres. Lap 1. What we don't want now is a safety car. That'll be good timing for the hard runners. We actually got to look up the one I realised. Cars in front have also boxed. McLaren and his partner have also boxed.
Okay,
oh.
Safety car deployed.
Okay.
Safety car's been deployed.
Right, as I requested not to happen.
Sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Have we been undercut by that much? So the McLaren boxed on lap 5. Sorry, lap 9. But he's gone medium, so he'll have to box. He'll probably box in the safety car. 2 guys in front undercut by 1 lap and then 2 laps. Paco is still in front of us. He could box the same lap as us. One other guy. Oh god.
Right, the safety car's.
One other guy boxed 2 laps before us. He's miles clear of us. That's the guy just in front of the McLaren. So not sure what's going on in front. But anyway, this probably does mean the hard runners come out in front of us. Annoying. That's exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Literally perfect. Well, I'd say perfect time. It's a little bit early for the hard runners, but they'll be fine. Oh, will they? Mediums to the end. We could have only done, what, 16 laps? It's going to be marginal for those guys that are going to have to box the mediums. And normally they're going to be in front of us. Let's come out the final corner now. Come on, guys. We need to be up on a delta. Assuming we've all got the same delta, because otherwise those guys are going to undercut us. Undercut us, but I think they're going to get us anyway, to be honest. I don't think a second on the delta, I don't think it's going to make a difference. Cars had lost the undercut gap. Yeah, I guess so. the Ben Daily bait, we call that. Car in front's going up ahead of those guys. Taze was caught napping a little bit there, unfortunately. Car in front is just about heading up ahead of those guys, look. To be honest, as it was so marginal, I doubt we all could have got them, but I think Taze probably could have been ahead of the Sauber at least. That's okay. So we've had to go mediums though, which are going to go to the end, I think, but it'll be pretty marginal. Unfortunately, they'll be rapid at the beginning and then they'll be on our way after that. So I think we've got to try and get Taze as soon as we can. And then just try and go with the medium runners and get them as soon as their tyres start going off, basically. I reckon. Yeah, the hard runners are going to struggle to get to the end. I think they can do it, but it's going to be very marginal. They'll be very slow at the end. We're about onto P7 because of that. Without the safety car, we'd have been P5. They boxed early for what? Worst starts for the rest of the race. I don't know. I mean, track position is quite handy at Brazil. It depends. If they end up super marginal on tyre at the end, then yeah. What are we coming this lap, is it? I don't know. I think it's a big, rather than that, the bigger deal is the medium runners being in front of us now. Because they've got a chance to split this pack. Burn off a bit of fuel here, end up with quite a bit somehow. But yeah, so I have got fresher tyres than, I've got 1 lap fresher tyres than Taze in front, and 2 lap fresher tyres than P2 and P3, same tyre wear as P1, so same tyre wear as well as car behind Jesper. Or same, you know, we boxed on the same lap. So medium runners I think are going to be the interesting ones. They'll be rapid at first, but even if they're rapid, they won't be able to get a clean move done, so they're still going to, even if they're getting moves done, they'll probably be causing gaps. And then after that, their tyres will die and they'll cause more gaps. This is what I mean, I'm more concerned about the medium runners than I am whether the gaps are big or not. If they were at the front, it wouldn't be such a big an issue, because they'd get away and then we'd reel them back in. Wouldn't be an issue, but because they're in the middle, I think they're going to create some gaps here, but this is what it is. We've got to manage it best we can. One more lap under the safety car. Say return to correct position. I need to start underfueling more, because you do normally need to do a bit of lifting coasting on this game for engine temps. And if you've got the right amount of fuel or a bit too much fuel and you're lifting coast, it's just too bad for engine or for fuel level, and obviously can burn under the safety car, but it does make the engine hot, so it's only so much you can do. Really want to underfuel in this game. But then if you end up on your own, pushing, you don't want to be underfueled, so it's a hard one. Right. Now, the other issue is Taze, of course, with his super low wings, but 1 lap fresher tyres might help us in this one. Start pulling the engine down now. A bit late really, but should be alright.
Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Alright, come on then guys. Let's get this race underway again. see too well, but whoa. What's a collision in front? Ah, why do he get such bad restarts at the moment? Thank you, McLaren. Did not fancy being on. Oh, I'm 3 wide anyway. I was about to say I didn't fancy being 3 wide in the middle there, but I ended up 3 wide anyway. Why does it taste so slow? You getting illegal? Some drama behind. Could be needing another safety car. Slight direct in the car in front. Oh, I should have left the battery on. He turned it off right as I switched mine off as well. Alright, we survived that well though. We were 3 wide on the outside. Survived that well.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Struggling right now. He's got slightly lower wings though, so he's going to be slightly getting away from me. If only the game had proper slipstream, I'd be getting so much being this close.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Gap to your teammate behind, 3.7 seconds.
Slightly better exit, is it enough? Has he got more battery than me? I think he might do. I know he's got low wing. Ah. Sake. With his low wings, he's able to just use a bit less battery than me. Proving a slippery customer is Taze. I don't really understand how he's recharging faster than me though, because I'm literally in none entire middle sector. Like, and you can see when his battery stops flashing, he's like in that penultimate corner there. He wasn't in none anymore. Oh, it's so weird. Just a weird corner. This was close. Charge as much as we can. The engine as cool as I can as well. Bunch up in front for some reason. Volcan hasn't managed to come through. The other medium runner has though. So yeah, look, car in front, got battery switched on, I've got it switched off. And yet somehow he's always able to recharge as well as me. What's going on, but... This is the splits in the pack I was talking about. Thankfully, it's only Packer that's managed to get away, but with the medium runners battling, they're going quite slowly right now. Okay, Taze gets a freebie. Got more battery though. I'm going to use it somewhere. How bunched up this is crazy. Should have gone for it here.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
Well, I don't want to use too much, but not that much choice. The engine's still warm despite us trying to keep it cool. Yeah, and look at this crazy battling going on in front. Ah, Taze to get all the freebies. Wanted to go for it, but with sim damage it's very, very risky. Going for a big send. That's why I like sim damage. But it should come to us, guys, with tyre wear. So we're a bit patient. We're a bit cooped up behind people here. Well, lifted coasting, I need lifted coasting because it gives me more engine power. So lifting and coasting has helped me in the straight. If I didn't lift and coast, I'll be slightly closer to the car in front and then lose the time through dirty air instead. It's not a benefit. But here now, like, I can't do anything, so I may as well lift and coast. Save the engine temp a little bit. Doing it for performance, not for fuel. No mistakes yet, but we saw some more mistakes creeping in as the tyres got a bit more worn, so again, just got to be patient for now. P2 still possible. Pits shouldn't be anything. Not quite close enough. Taze is flying through here. I need to be doing what Taze is doing, but just not been able to. Quite get the Alpine, but he's going to get him pretty soon. Taze to me is looking nailed on for this P2 at the moment. I'll do something about him, but a bit stuck at the moment. Snap there, we're all good. Frustrating at the moment. I think it'll come to us. Patience is going to pay off here. Well, quite close enough. I did go for that. Beautiful. Catching by surprise. It looked like he had a bit low battery to me on the previous straight. So I tried to catch him by surprise. We get it to P6. Come on. So the medium runner has got to the front of this pack now. Very Fish looks like he's struggling. He's got 2 lap older tyres than me. As much battery as I'd like. Hopefully we'll be okay. Bit of a gap to Night Owl behind. Come on. I was expecting to finish P5. That gold camper's starting to struggle a little bit on those mediums to me. got 2 medium runners and 2 hard runners to get if we want to get P2 in this race. And the medium runners are going to be very marginal to the end of the race on their tyres. It's not an audio bug for me. Nice gap behind, allows us to recharge more and lift the coast more. Oh, it's so weird. Most tracks on this game, you lock up with the inside tyre, it doesn't really do much. For some reason, turn one of this track, it really makes you go deep. I mean, it should do. This doesn't normally happen in the F1 game. Alright, come on.
No need to
He's
worry
getting
about
through the looks of it.
For now, everything's looking good.
It's boogie time now, guys. I'm impatient enough. That's level fusion. See what I mean? Now we've got 2 medium runners between us and hard runners. See what I'm saying? It was always the hard medium runners I was concerned about, more than potential gaps. Got to get these guys ASAP, but we've been helped by another medium runner who's going to have DRS.
Take button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Come on, we've got to start moving through if we want a podium here. That poor camper's going to go for it. Oh dear, surely damage. You can actually see an end plate, that's got to be damaged, surely. Fusion low on battery. Couldn't quite get the double switch back I wanted to. Hello. Squeezed me a little bit there, but it's all good. Oh, she needs more battery. I think I could have got cold camper immediately. I might better get him. If he falls out DRS range here, I might better get him easily with DRS. The hard runners aren't running away at the moment. What's P5? Let's keep it going. DRS for now. Which is fine, it means we're still in the DRS train with them, it's not the end of the world. Only keep pressuring the cars in front really, not stuck behind a medium run at the moment. Low fusion behind our low battery. Eyes are fine, should have boxed earlier. Cars were not nearly as marginal as I thought they'd be. Alright. I think this lap Cold Camper might drop out of DRS range if he hasn't already. Oh, he has. Damn it. Good push. It's okay. We'll get him next time, hopefully. Get as close as we can in this middle sector here. Nail him on the DRS straight and then get after the cars in front. I'll say, Cold Camper's doing great on tyres. This must be very dead by now. Must be over 60%. Back in DRS range, isn't he? Really close. Look what he's got there. Oh, that's deep. Speed was holding on way better than I expected. Oh. Wrong button. Huh. Might lose DRS again, but I can't do anything about it. I'm bad through turns 1 and 2. I think he's still got it anyway. If I'm not going to get time, I'm just going to get him just before. I told you all along, it was the medium runners I was worried about. Not that they were going to beat me, but that they were going to stop me getting a better result. Oh, we've got to get in this lap. We've got to get in this lap, no matter what. Deep. Still in DRS range. How are these mediums are holding on so well? Or is it the hard runners in front of going slow? It's half me judging dirty yet. Look, he's well within DRS range. Comfortably. It's mad. We've got 3 laps to go now.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
We've got more battery. He's either low or he switched it off early in that last straight. He's low. Where's the momentum? Just about left him room. Been very deep there, had to go for it. Couldn't risk not getting that position after all that right. 3 laps to go. Let's see what we can do about the cars in front for a podium. If we struggle to get a medium run, I think we're going to struggle to get Taze. You never know. Yeah, look, really close. The guys in front are just slow. And I can't feel it because I've been dirty yet. And that's what's allowing the medium runners to stick with us. Should have boxed a bit earlier with hindsight. Not lost many positions. What I was worried about in the safety car, but.
Gap to your teammate behind, 24.7 seconds.
Not close enough, he's too quick in a straight. I don't know if Taze is waiting or if he just hasn't got the pace. Send it from here, on a podium. Didn't mean in this corner, I just meant go for it. Give it the beans. Okay, look, I'm pressuring him. I'm forcing him to go close to Freer Fish. I think Taze has been sitting behind Freer Fish. Plenty of battery. The rest not that powerful on this track though, so it's not, we're not going to get Freer Fish.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, just trying to get to the inside rim, but I couldn't. Squeezed off a little bit there, but I'll take it.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Got to be 2 for now. Resent it. A little bit deep, it's okay. Little touch, it's all good. Square off, get the exit. He's probably going to get me because he's got better lower wings and he'll get DRS. I had the better exit though. I'm P2 for now. Is it going to work? I think we're okay. We did it. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. P2 in the end, man. Oh my God, that went down to the wire. I didn't even have a chance to register that it was the last lap. Halfway on the last lap, I thought, hang on, this is last lap. Then I thought, do I wait for DRS? I thought, oh, no, it's not guaranteed. The opportunity was there, so I went for it. Oh, man, great race as well. GG's Taze. We were side by side with him for quite a few corners over this race in total, and super, super clean. Really nice. Oh, man, I told you patience was going to pay off. Outrageous moves earlier on, causing more splits in the pack, or giving myself damage wasn't going to work, and okay. Although I can in theory say I told you so, in reality that was a bit too close for comfort. It was harder to get through those medium runners than I expected. We do go home with P2, which was the maximum today after Paco just absolutely dominated. 7th to 2nd. Oh, man, let's go. Tyres. That was tyres. That was tyres. We had the exit on him. We knew we had high wing as well. We had the exit on him. And you can see those guys were finally on that last lap, maybe the penultimate lap, starting to slide around a little bit. We saw at the end of the medium stint, they were sliding. I was able to handle it better and get the advantage on them. Didn't happen for ages in that stint. It took so long for them to start getting unstable with their tyres, but it did eventually happen, and that's when I was able to get them. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm buzzed with that. That feels like a win. After how stuck I was for the majority of that race, that feels like a win. That really does. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. My heart was beating out my chest. I wasn't even racing. Yeah, I didn't even say much on that last lap, which is not like me, but... Oh, man. Like I said, I didn't even realise it was the last lap. I was just so locked in. I had to be. Even like little slides here and there. The rears are starting to wear. Little slides could have cost me. With them being side by side, I was getting double dirty air, trying to figure out a switch back, trying to figure out where to save the battery. Oh, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. That was great. That was really good. That was really good. Honestly, super clean racing for everybody as well. That was not easy to overtake. It's easy to get frustrated there. And, you know, if you maybe go for a big defensive move, break it too late maybe, you know that you can probably stay ahead, but it could be dirty. So the fact that it was hard to overtake and yet everyone remained so clean there is beautiful. Really nice. Yeah, the hards were much more durable than I expected. We do need to update the VSE data actually for the tyres, but I wasn't aware. I didn't think the hard tyres had changed at Brazil. I could be wrong. But, yeah, anyway. Taste says GG's in Discord. We've got to watch that back, haven't we, guys? We've got to watch that back. Oh, that was spicy. That was spicy. There was also a lap where we were side by side with Taze for a while. When was that? That was just before we pit. Maybe a lap. No, it wasn't. It was a bit before that, wasn't it? Maybe 4 or 5 laps before we pit. Oh, they have changed the compound at Brazil. Okay. Right, so behind Taze for a long time. This is when we got him. I think it was before this that we were side by side with him for a while. This one we just got him because our tyres were just better. This one they were starting to slide around a little bit. I was able to manage the tyre wear a bit better. Yeah, see a huge slide. I meant for a free VS. It was a bit before this. Well, I think it's here. It's quite smart there. Just go in the middle, not really leaving me much room on the outside. Also not moving. And I just managed to get alongside him here. And try to go on his outside. We know we've got slightly higher wings. Look at that. Inch perfect for both of us. Still trying to hold it here, trying to judge it, not catch my front wing on him with the sim damage. Got the inside line now, but it's going to turn to the outside line again for the next corner. Trying to square it off. Just don't quite get the X here. I decide to back out. I do then go for it again, but this is just going to lose my wing if I go for that too hard. So end up fully backing out. Well, that was really nice. Really nice racing. On sim damage, that's some proper racing, that is. I mean, through here, look. Look how close this was. What are you doing? Really, really millimetre stuff. And then here as well. Look at the amount of movements. Look at my steering wheel. Look at the amount of movements I'm constantly making on the wheel just to try and judge it. Stay as close to him as I can while not hitting him. And there in particular, if I turned in like I wanted to there, I'd have hit his front wheel and got some wing damage. I had to judge that to try and carry the speed runners outside. I mean, that is properly close. Look at that. Can't really see it that well, unfortunately. Look at that. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, look, his rear tyre is literally between my wheels there. That's how close we are. Mad. Absolutely mad. GG's to Taze, man. And kind of similar through here, honestly. He's got the X on me, I think. All right, let him go. I think did he use a bit of battery or just get... Was that all on exit? No, he did use a little bit of battery. And I wanted to go for that, but it seemed risky. And then we'll just skip to the last lap, shall we? Actually, I want to watch this restart. Another bad restart for me. I don't know why I keep getting bad restarts at the moment. It's about a second behind what Lou did. And McLaren goes to the outside, and I say no, thank you. I do not want to be in the middle 3 wide here. Who was that going for that? That was Lee on Xbox. But Williams actually sends up the inside. I don't realise till late-ish, but all good. Yeah, again, no contact. Really nice. Oh, there was a bit of contact on the inside, actually. Was there? I don't think there was. There's the TV cam. There it is. A really nice camera for once. Yeah, look, that's me cutting Lee off, look. And Williams goes for it. Oh, man. Beautiful. Oh, no, what? Okay, there was a little bit of contact on the exit. That's what allowed me to stay ahead. Yeah, I mean, the Red Bull's kind of caught in the middle there. I don't think that's anyone's fault particularly. So, yeah, and we'll skip to the last lap pretty much, because the rest was sort of, not calling easy overtakes, but it was sort of like here, look, I was sort of allowed it by just giving me the inside line. And I almost go deep there, actually. Very, very close. I knew I couldn't pass up this opportunity, so I had to brake late. Bit of a slide there. And I do eventually give room. I didn't actually need to with hindsight. But I had the red proximity arrow, so just sliding a little bit deep, but we're all good. We get it done. And then coming on to the last lap. So I find, well, actually go to lap 4 because Taze just sits behind Fear of Fish. I think he was waiting to the end. I think he knew he could overtake him with his better straight line speed. So I think he was waiting, but here I sort of pressure him and make him go a bit closer. But I guess he'd have to go close at this phase anyway, wouldn't he? And here I've forgotten about all engine management or anything like that. The side by side, I'm thinking, all right, lovely jubbly. And here, obviously, going to go for a huge switchback, but the Fear of Fish was really smart here because I'm thinking, all right, they're going to compromise each other. If I just go really tight, I should be able to get up the inside of Fear of Fish and then get the exit on him. But he was just right there in the way. With hindsight, I should have gone on the outside. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. And honestly, he might have not realised I was there and come over on me anyway. But put me all over him at least. And here I'm thinking, okay, if one of them backs out, I've got to go for it on the one that backs out. But neither of them back out. Last lap, not a surprise. So you see I was ready there for the Alpine to back out. Doesn't do it. But then being side by side again. Look at the double dirty air. Look at my car sliding. Just doesn't want to turn with the tyre wearing a double dirty air. Was that fair in front? Just about. I think it was just about fair from the Haas. Taze. Definitely on the limit, but we do say you got to give room when you're front wheel to rear wheel. And he's not there. He's ahead of front wheel to rear wheel there. That was pretty marginal. I'm sure Fear of Fish isn't too happy about it. Just gets put off, and that allows me to get the exit on him. And that's GG's now. But now, at this point, up this hill is when I realised it was last lap. So I went, right. Can that noise stop? So I went, right. I could do with probably, so in the space of between here and the top of this hill, I was going, right, it's last lap. Do I sit behind and try and get him to the line? Can I do that with the car behind so close? If I try and do that, will he send it on me? And if I can't do that, what do? Do I try and go on the outside? I'm trying to process all this up this straight. Luckily, the car behind doesn't go aggressive on me, and he allows me to keep the battery off and sits there. So that allowed me to just sort of do my own thing. I was super close to the car in front, and now I go. And now is the decision I made. Okay, it's last lap. I probably can't get him to the line because he's been so fast in a straight. And I don't know how much battery he's got. I had a chunk, 15%, and that's what I thought. I haven't got very much. So I did go for this. I'm not never going to go all in for it with sim damage, but I did go for this, and it was just enough to scare him. You see, he literally turns left, but I also think he must slide a little bit. And that puts him deep. Just scared him off the track there. Because if he braked even remotely early, I'd have got the inside there, but he braked quite late. So I think he was always going to go a bit deep. Now he's very deep, so now I think, okay, hold on the outside. We've got slightly better tyres. Bit of a slide for him there. I think it was maybe a tiny bit of contact. Yeah, his rear wheel just kicks out and gives our side pod a little kiss. No visible damage. And again, they're very, very close to the front wheels. I think he probably does actually tap my front wing a little bit there, but luckily it was side on. Go on board. That little slide allowed me to get the momentum on him. And actually had a terrible exit. He's desperate to get the power down. And then he goes up the inside here, but he brakes so late to make it happen. He does go a bit deep. He's actually all right. I thought he went deeper than he did, but there is a bit of contact there. But I think that's fine. He gets a stop much better than I expected him to. But I will, at this point, I know if I'm going deep, and I'm making mistakes, I'm giving the impetus to him so he can sit right with me and then just get me to the line comfortably. I know it's vital that I don't go deep, even if he sends it. So I don't break that late here. I give him the room. You can see my car jink there as I see him going for it. Didn't actually expect. There, little jink. I thought he was going to wait to the line. He runs a little bit deep. That allows me to get the slightly better exit on him. There, a little bit of contact. I've got a better tyre wear there. But now he's with me. But now, I've actually switched off through here. Which obviously I wanted to switch on to make sure he couldn't send on me. But I knew that charge was more important than that. So here, I actually just keep it switched off and I go right to the inside. There's nowhere for him to go, look. There's nowhere for him to go. He's now committed to the outside, so I come to the middle. And just here, I brake super early here, actually. I know he's not going to go on the outside here. So he's going to go for the switchback. I brake super early, just get it slowed down, square it off, and I'll floor the throttle. And look, that's what it does. Getting it slow. I was quite slow in the last couple of corners, really. Get it slowed down. Now go. Give him the dirty air at the crucial time. My slightly better tyre wear as well. And then we're to get just enough of X. I mean, with his lower wings and DRS. I'm actually getting to the line, but it was close. It was very, very close. There it is. There's the gap to the line. Not much at all. Not much at all. Unbelievable. Well, there you go. GG's to Paco. GG's to, not Paco. What is my memory? I've erased the whole race. Taze. GG's to Taze. 3 for 3, no competition, too easy. Yeah, all right, all right. That was good though. Really enjoyed that. Really good racing. Really good racing. So congrats to everyone that well, I don't know about congrats, but GG's to everyone that was side by side in that race because super clean all race on sim damage. I didn't see any major issues, major damage. It was beautiful. Really nice racing. I love VSE rank, man. And we should actually let me look at the standings. We should have gained some rank from that because we were expected to finish P5. So we should have just gone from about 1,010. 1,002 we were on. We were very close to dropping back below 1,000. 1,002 up to. Here it is. So we gained 19 up to 1,021. Does that put us all up to second on the leaderboard? I was about to say we're only a little bit behind Paco. Then I noticed the extra one there. Paco was 100 clear of me. But yeah, we overtake most people who joined and were ahead of me in that one. Babyfish goes over 1,000. So does Camper. Jesper almost does. Leril goes over 1,000. Magnuson goes over 1,000. Night Owl almost does, but looks like Alex G went below 1,000. Josh went below 1,000. Leon Xbox went brutally below 1,000. Now, lose no more. Might have to do something about that because I literally told him that he could get a car after quali and he didn't. So, as literally the owner of the league as giving raw information, I might remove that -18 for him there because that doesn't seem fair. Since I literally advised him wrongly. I don't normally do this, but I feel like as I literally advised him wrongly, I'll give him a 0 there. Yeah. And yeah, Leon Xbox dropped. Wait, what happened to Leon Xbox? Oh, of course, he DNF'd in the pits, didn't he? Anyway, so that does put me back up to 4th in the standings. Gained 6 positions in that one. Still behind Gabor, Jeslar, and Paco, which honestly seems right. Like, these guys are better than me. So I feel like that seems about right. Another podium, though. Another win for Paco as well. Up to 8 podiums now from my 20 races. 19 points gain is what I needed after those previous 2 -9s, but it's going to be a lot harder to gain that sort of number again. So look at the all-time records. I remain updated. I think it has. So I remain down in 9th on the all-time the podium. I go clear in 3rd. I think I was level with Herbie before. Unless Herbie also just got a podium. So I go clear in 3rd on the all-time podium list. And that's about it. That's about it. Right, anyway, thanks for joining me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Put me in that most wins back. I think you're in there. I think I removed it, actually. I did initially, Fabio, have a win percentage, but I basically decided it was too many graphs, so I sort of merged the win percentage into the number of wins. So you need to, if you do another race, Fabio, and you win, you'll be level with Jacob here with 3 wins and a 100% win rate. You've already got 2, so you're pretty close to being on the all-time leaderboard. But yeah, I haven't got a straight win percentage. But you were joint top. I think someone else has also raced twice and won twice. So you're not the outright leader in terms of percentage of wins. Wait, 3 for 3? Wait, did you race today? I should really check what creators are racing before I go live. You raced today? Oh, sorry, Fabio. Oh, I really need to figure this out. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Safso's doing the results now. So once the results are in, then we'll get you in. Which split were you in? You're split 4. Split 4, expected to finish P7. You finished P1. Very nice. Very nice. Sorry, Fabio. Just didn't know you were racing. I was going to say 3 for 3, and I thought, I don't know what he's talking about. Razin also raced split 2. He was expected to finish P10. Did he stream? Well, send it in the split chat, Fabio. Normally someone's already sent it, but if they haven't, then send it in. Are we again split 4? Yeah, split 4. So send it in the split 4 chat. I don't think Razin normally streams when he races these. No, he didn't. How would be in tier 1C? Well, I mean, he has done 3 for 3. Last to second. Fair play, Razin. That's going to be a very decent rank gain. So you expect to finish Wow, you expect to finish P10 and you got second. So that alone is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 8 times 2, that's 16. Plus 5 for total, that's 21. Plus 6 for being P2. So you should have gained 27 rank points there, Razin, for that. So you should now be up to 987. No, that's not you. 982. 982 rank points should be on now, I reckon, Razin. So that should see you in split 1 from now on. Unless you have a split 1 race that you bowl. I should see you in split 1. The lowest in split 1 today. And there was a high attendance today. 124 people signed up across 7 splits. But lowest rank for split 1 today was 975. So yeah. Razin, bro. You can, it's even still there now, look. Wait. Splits announced. Splits announced. It tells you exactly. It was be like 5 minutes ago or something. It's right there, bro. It's right there. Right, anyway, we'll let Safsa do the rest of the results. But anyway, right. Well, let's have a quick look actually. How many people have got over 1,000 now? 12 people over 1,000 ranked now. With a lot of people, with another 10 that are within 10 points of it. So we're going to get more and more people get silver rank, aren't we? But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the race today. Super good racing. Much more positive than the Australia races last week. I thoroughly enjoyed that, even though it's super difficult to follow and overtake at Brazil. And I've normally called it my bogey circuit. No practice today. Still managed to get P2. Honestly, I feel like these days practice doesn't do that much for me. Like, the only thing I really practice for is to hone the setup, like just to tweak it. But today, just happened, the setup was really nice to me. But other races where the setup maybe isn't quite my style, that's the times when I gain more from a little bit of practice. But other than that, I feel like I don't really gain much, realistically, from practice. I never seem to. Like when I practice, I don't do any better than when I don't practice. It's absolutely wild. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, guys. Got another race on Friday for VSE rank. Look forward to that. Catch you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.